In the 21st century, rockers rank among the world's richest. And while some musicians are still living the hedonistic lifestyle of lore, many more are investing their money in sensible and highly profitable side ventures. Others are using their wealth to prove their philanthropic spirit, with the net worth of rock's top earners amounting to a hefty $1.2 billion. There's clearly a lot of money to be made from this field of entertainment. How much exactly do the richest rock stars earn? Today, Purple Hippo brings you the wealthiest rock stars in the world. Starting from number 10. At number 10, with a net worth of $340 million, we have Ringo Starr. Richard Starkey gained a lot of fame and money as the drummer and occasional singer-songwriter of the Beatles when he replaced Pete Best early on. After the Beatles' successful ventures, he started his solo career that produced many hits, including 2 number-1 hits in the US and the UK. He's been in a number of films, TV shows, and even documentaries. Due to his impeccable timing, Ringo Starr is considered the 5th best drummer of all time, which is even more impressive due to his extraordinary lack of technical skills. He has uncountable awards, including being knighted. He might as well just stop working right now and receive an impressive amount of money annually from royalties alone. But he'll never stop. His voice-over work on children's programs like Thomas and Friends has not only won him a new generation of fans, but also helped him bag the title of the world's richest drummer. Ultimately, Ringo Starr has rightfully registered his name in the Hall of Fame. At number 9, with a net worth of $350 million, we have Gene Simmons. Everyone knows Gene as the Demon, the bassist and co-lead singer of Kiss. Gene is credited for their successful merchandising franchise, including action figures, lighters, and even pinball games. They actually dropped the makeup costume for a decade or so and experienced a huge resurgence in popularity, which they eventually brought back, of course. In recent years, Israeli-American musician has become as well known for his offstage antics as for his musical outputs. In 2017, he received a lifetime ban from Fox News after gate-crashing a staff meeting, while his comments about Islam, women, and mental health have all drawn more than just one occasional frown. Despite his notoriety, Simmons has amassed quite a fortune over his 40-year career. His other businesses include his own record label, Simmons Record, his own magazine, an animated series, a few reality TV shows, a film production company, and a failed AFL football team. But that doesn't mean he wasn't able to make a profit, as his estimated net worth is believed to be around $350 million. At number 8, with a net worth of $360 million, we have Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger earned the bulk of his fortune from his day job as the lead singer and songwriter of legendary British rock group the Rolling Stones. In the late 1960s, Jagger tried to test his luck in acting, but his film roles failed to impress the masses. Similarly, his solo career never achieved even a fraction of the band's success. He eventually fared much better as a filmmaker and producer, but still, it is his charismatic onstage presence and drawing vocals that we'll remember him for. That and his $360 million bank balance, of course, which is simply hard to ignore. At number 7, with a net worth of $400 million, we have Sting. In 1977, Sting formed a new wave rock band called The Police. The following years, they climbed their way to becoming the world's best-selling artist. They even won an Ivor Novello Award and became an inductee of both Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Songwriters Hall of Fame. A few controversies still stand, such as Sting's New Age withering and reputed 8-hour yoga-fueled sex sessions with wife Trudy Styler, which have raised an odd eyebrow over the years. But when album sales skyrocketed to worth $350 million and a huge net worth of $400 million, few can dispute the pulling power of his musical output. A true timeless musician. plenty more of artists to go. Make sure to stick around until our top 3 as we climb into the billion-dollar mark. Number 6, with a net worth of $410 million, we have Jimmy Buffett. Buffett describes his music as drunken Caribbean rock and roll. Fans like to call it Gulf and Western. But whatever you may call it, there is no denying that his music can definitely be called profitable. Ever since he started his career in 1969, Buffett has won quite a devoted fan base, formerly known as the Parrot Heads. In addition to them, he has won 20 million record sales, multiple sellout tours, and 3 #1 best-selling books. When he's not busy making music, Buffett indulges himself into his successful restaurant chains, the Margaritaville Cafe and Cheeseburger in Paradise, which adds even more to his net worth. Now at number 5, with $420 million, we have Jon Bon Jovi. With a breathtaking income of $420 million, Jon Bon Jovi has more than just a big hair and a feminine pout to his name. He is considered the 5th richest rocker in the world. The singer-songwriter can credit his fortune and fame to his devotion of 35 years as frontman of the rock band Bon Jovi. He might as well also thank his genes too, rather than just singing, as he won the title of People's Sexiest Rock Star in 2000 and VH1's 13th Sexiest Artist of 2002. While his side career as a professional handsome person may not be enough to pay all the bills, his day job definitely is. Since its start in 1983, Bon Jovi has sold more than 350 million albums worldwide, which contributed big time to his splendid net worth of $420 million. And now at number 4 in our list, with a net worth of $415 million, we have Elton John. Sir Elton John has sold more than 300 million albums to date, which explains why he has a hefty $450 million net worth. He holds the best-selling single of all time in USA and UK. All these albums, touring, awards, and merchandising built his financial base, but what catapulted his riches further was his compositions for the Lion King movie and the recent Rocketman biopic. Elton would have been much higher up on the list if it wasn't for his crazy spending habits, such as spending $40 million in a year in 2000 alone. He was buying more cars than he ever got the chance to drive. His residencies in Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas have totaled 11 years, and undoubtedly earning him a huge chunk of his massive net worth. Fair to say that John earned a right to shopping sprees and splurging his money. Now let's look into the top 3 richest rock stars of all time. At number 3, with $500 million, we have Bruce Springsteen. The singer-songwriter Bruce Springsteen isn't called the boss for nothing. Since his career began in 1964, Bruce has sold more than 140 million records worldwide. He has 11 chart-topping albums, won 20 Grammys, received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and been named one of the world's best-selling artists. Springsteen's contribution to music changes direction from the commercial rock of 1975's Born to Run and 1984's Born in the USA to the somber folk of his later albums. He had successful collaboration with long-standing group the E Street Band as well. Springsteen has won critical acclaim for his solo acoustic offerings, such as the 2005's Devil in Dust. His energetic stage performances are still drawing in the crowd 6 decades after he started shaking his stuff. And this, no doubt, contributes handsomely to his $500 million fortune. And now at number 2 on our list, with $700 million, we have Bono. The Irish musician and lead singer Bono of the legendary rock band U2 is well known for his philanthropy as well as for his music. His social activism has included co-founding multiple charities over the years, such as Dada, Eden, The One Campaign, and Product Red. Appearing at multiple benefit concerts, with Live Aid being the most famous, and has contributed to fundraising singles such as Band-Aid's Do They Know It's Christmas or Feed the World. Due to his charitable endeavors, He was awarded the Pablo Neruda International Presidential Medal of Honor from the government of Chile in 2004. And 3 years later, he was granted a knighthood. And that all doesn't go unnoticed with the fact that his net worth still stands at a grand $700 million. And now on top of our list with a net worth of $1.2 billion, we have Paul McCartney. And finally, we have the first and only addition to the billion-dollar club of rock stars. Who else would claim today's top spot but the man, the legend, Sir Paul McCartney? The pretty one from the Beatles ranks as one of the most successful singer-songwriter of all time. And despite it being nearly 40 years since the Fab Four called it quits, he is still profiting from his hits. His 1977 track Mole from the Kintyre remains one of the best-selling singles of all time in the UK, while his 2018 album Come On To Me made it all the way to #1, replacing Eminem from the top spot. With a knighthood already in the bag, there doesn't seem to be left for McCartney to do but sit back and enjoy his $1.2 billion fortune. He truly deserves to live his dream with all the money in the bag. So that's it from us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give us a like. Which of these rock stars is your favorite? Tell us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Purple Hippo and ring that bell icon to stay updated with our amazing content. See you on the next video.